Hello everyone and welcome back to PyroFalkon's Let's Play Extravaganza, where it's your Let's Play too. I am PyroFalkon and we are playing Ogre Battle 64, a game I've been excited about to play for the channel for a very long time. We're just going to jump right into it and then I can discuss some of the stuff we will be doing. It's your Let's Play too is not just a tagline. If you wish to have a character named after you, please leave it in the comments below. You're leaving tomorrow? Yeah. Way to increase tension there, buddy. Why can't you stay here? Why the military academy? Why? God knows where my mother is. And I can't stand being around my father. I'm leaving. Yumo. Boy, speaker tags would be useful here, because I'm not... whatever. I promise I'll make you proud. I have to learn to stand on my own. So I can protect both of us. They really kind of backload the plot on this one. There's a lot of questions you have at the beginning that are not exactly answered very easily through cutscenes. At least not at first. Here we are, 6 years later at the graduation ceremony. My volume is a bit low, not that you guys are going to notice that. Our next graduate... Look at my buff walk and my broad shoulders and my blue sash. He who has learned the way of the sword and God's teachings, in accordance with the traditions kept since the days of the progenitor, I shalt now complete thy training with an oath to our mother birth. What is thy name? I've already predetermined my name on this one. Magnus is great and all, but I think we will be taken so much more seriously with a name that is far more befitting to us. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Start is... By the way, I'm playing this on the Wii Virtual Console, so my buttons are a little funky here, but whatever. And what is the date of thy birth? Well, today is July 10th, so that works for me. It is... That's close. There we go. Today is July 10th. Slappy is born on July 10th. Slappy Gallant, I ask thee, what dost thou hold within thy sword? So these questions determine your starting units, because Ogre Battle is a strategy game, which I probably could have said earlier, but probably a lot of you already know what Ogre Battle is. Anyway, hey, let's get dicey. Because when we have a bunch of options, dicey can determine the way. So 1 through 6, and I have a D6. What do you say, dicey? 2. Our sword holds passion. I hold passion within my sword. What shalt thou sever with thy sword? Dicey says 2 again. Greed. With my sword I will sever greed. For what shalt thou beseech thy gods? Or the gods. 6. Trust. Wow, Dicey's going kind of, lawful good here. I will beseech the gods for trust. What shalt thou offer the gods? 3. Freedom. I will offer the gods freedom. You would think the gods already had freedom, but whatever. What dost thou wish for? 1. Strife. Damn, Dicey. I wish for strife on this land. The freedom to be assholes to each other, apparently. What shalt thou rid from this land? Dicey says 5. Rule. Well, at least that's on brand. I will rid this land of rule. Lastly, for whose help dost thou call upon? How do I D4 with a D6? Dicey says 4. That works. Serene water. I call upon the serene water for help. Upon thy departure, I bestow these gifts. A sword, another sword, a mace, a staff, some shields, armor. Great. Okay, great. Thanks. And the Pedro of water. All right. Soon we will be doing military things. I'm so excited. Atlas USA presents. Do they still exist? They must still exist, because Atlas certainly still exists. Anyway, this is Ogre Battle 64, everybody. Hooray! This is the direct sequel to Ogre Battle March of the Black Queen on the Super NES, which I also played, or rather I streamed occasionally. Did not do it for the main show, but this one I have been eager to do for the main show for a while. I am so excited. I love Ogre Battle. Most people consider Ogre Battle the original. I'm going to just call it Ogre Battle Classic. Ogre Battle Classic to be the superior game. Ogre Battle 64 is significantly easier and significantly fewer endings, but it does certain tactical things that I appreciate better, such as unit facing and such like that there. It's a much easier game. It is certainly possible to beat the game with only the main character and nobody else. We are definitely not playing that way because it's boring to watch. And there's a lot more complexities to arranging units and getting treasures and such to help those units, but there are also easier ways to train to make the game much simpler. So it's sort of a either or. I like Ogre Battle 64 better personally, but I also like easier games. Who cares? Prologue, casting their gaze on the ground, trudging along. By the way, if you want characters named after you in Ogre Battle 64, any character can be name changed. Now, just for simplicity, because unless I have a million people watching this, which isn't going to happen, I'm only going to name unit leaders after you guys rather than the individuals. So if you want a unit leader named after you, please let me know in the comments below. I've already got a few people lined up from the regulars of my channel, the Blazing Hawks, and so I have a few names to start with, but if you want a unit named after you, let me know in the comments below, and if we have a lot of people asking for it, I'll start naming non-unit leaders after you as well. Welcome to the Palatinian Army Southern Division. I'm sure you all know that Alba is the most rugged region in Palatinus. Yeah, Palatinus. Wow, 3 of those people look slightly different than the others. I wonder if that means anything. One of whom is, of course, Slappy, but, you know. Brr. It looks like some of you are graduates from the military academy in the central region. I have absolutely no idea why you people chose to come here of all places. Did you think you could slack off? If that's the case, then I suggest you think again. This is when I kind of wish I had real-life military experience, because then I could, you know, do these voices as an actual drill sergeant or something. Don't expect any special treatment. All that counts is your ability. Remember that. That's all I have to say at this point. Now I want you to go on a training exercise. Ariosh, you take care of the rest. All right. Have fun sitting on your throne. Before we start the exercise, we must get organized. Manael, Slappy, Diomedes, Mintur, Leia, Alex. You were selected as command candidates. Wait in the hall. You will interview with your advisor in a little while. Follow your advisor's instructions and work hard to become competent soldiers. That is all. No questions asked. Understood? Yes, sir. Then get moving. All right, jeez. Relax. By the way, if you are listening to this... Well, I was about to say close to release date, but it doesn't matter because it's recorded. I'm a little sniffly. I'm recording this in July, as I said. My allergies are less than pleasant. I have to move a microphone on you. And, so my face is not exactly cooperating with me for recording. but I'm doing my best to move away from the mic when I take a sniff. Or I may even just edit it out. Anyway, Slappy Gallant, reporting is requested, sir. Alright, let me see. I'm an old man. So you're Slappy. I see. My name is Hugo Miller. I'm your advisor. Graduated from the Ishkal Military Academy, eh? What, are you nervous? Don't worry, I'm here to guide you. You'll get used to it in time. By the way, there's a lot of cutscenes in this game. It's not quite as Metal Gear Solid level, but it's not pleasant. Alright, you're dismissed. Head to 10 planes and get ready for training. We will begin as soon as everyone arrives. Excuse me, sir, but is that it? When you get old, you can tell a lot just by looking at people's faces. While we lack strength, our knowledge and experience makes up for it. Sounds like you just have a hardcore case of the bullshits in your brain. And to tell you the truth, I've known about you for a long time. Oh, nepotism. I'm okay with that as long as I'm the beneficiary of it. Come on, get out of here. Looks like the next guy's waiting. Go get ready for training, understood? Yeah. Bye. Look at my awesome braid. Man, I wish my hair was that long in real life. Diomedes wrong! Reporting is requested, sir. Sorry for screaming. I'm gonna probably... Nah, never mind. You're Diomedes, eh? Who the hell are you? What's a fossil like you doing? Oh no. Don't tell me you're my superior! You ass. Alright, here we go. So I'm going to save yeah, I forgot who my other character... Alright, anyway. So, real quick. Wait, can I actually organize my units already? Hell! Alright. Although my units are pretty... No, actually... God, my units are shit. Can I do anything with them? Alright, good. So, two things. First of all of this stuff that we're going to be doing here, where I change up my units and all that, I will not be showing that to you on camera, because it will take for flippin' ever if I do. Because this game's already going to be long enough as it is. So, what I'm going to do is, between every mission on camera, like every episode of this game will be one fight mission, and then we'll break, and then I will do any of my training and any of my nonsense like this. Alright. Any of my training and all of that stuff will be off camera while I deal with all of this stuff. And I'm not going to change names right now because it takes a couple missions before you get your real team, so to speak. This is just tutorial land, basically. So, but that way I don't bother you guys, because believe me, a lot of this nonsense takes some time. Yes, turn that on. Cancel all, sure. Okay, cool. Now we'll resave. Okay, so this series is going to go about 40 episodes, because there's about 40 battles in the game, and after that, we will have our ending. I am going to intentionally go for the second worst ending in the game, or arguably the worst ending in the game, but it's really the second worst ending in the game, and I will explain that as we go. But right now, we need to have our training exercise. Scene 1, the Southern Reaches. But yeah, some of these episodes are going to be fairly long as a result, so hopefully you've got some soda, some popcorn, or you're, playing another game while you listen along. Slappy Gallant, reporting is requested, sir. Diomedes wrong. Range, Rongu. Reporting is requested, sir. I'm old. I'm gonna say that every time. Oh, I didn't expect you two to arrive at the same time. Nice and prompt. I hope you came prepared, Diomedes. Why just me? Man, that pisses me off. You called me Dio, right? Hate my name. hate my parents. You too, you better not call me Diomedes or else. Okay, will you calm down? People my age can't stand this kind of energy. I want you to be the head for the Theodrikius mine to the west. I'm gonna fuck up every single one of these words. There's been quite a number of incidents recently where the workers were attacked by wild beasts. In addition, there are bandits in the area. The locals are very concerned about the situation. Now go take care of it. Take a look at this map. Alright, I love intelligence briefings, and one of the things I like about Ogre Battle 64 over Ogre Battle Classic is the intelligence briefing. Let me begin. Zemia will be our headquarters. From our headquarters, you can dispatch units or order them to retreat. Do not let your headquarters be overtaken. You got it. Let me explain how strongholds are displayed. Colored, yeah, I get it. Blue is our stuff, red is theirs, green is neutral. Yeah, I get it. Alright, the destination of this exercise is the mine. The mine is located a day southwest of your headquarters. To get there, just get there, easy enough, right? As I said earlier, there are bandits and monsters in the area. It will be your first time leading the troops. Show caution in your actions. I will provide a briefing like this by to each operation. You can sip it by pressing start. Well, I guess that's it for me. You got it. So one of my mistakes I made with Ogre Battle Classic, and even Ogre Battle 64, is I was not thinking tactically. You only get 10 units, and the enemy gets 10 units as well, to do whatever they want. And the stupidest thing you can possibly do is to just send everyone to different cities, because that will result in death. So we will think tactically for this one. Slappy, you command the troops. You can handle it, can't you? This is an order. So then it doesn't matter if I can handle it or not, if it's an order. Let's start the training. I'll be waiting outside. And wait a minute, what's this all about? You make some snap judgment on something like that? Without a test or anything? Brr. I tested each of you in my own way. Besides, it's only temporary. Don't make such a fuss about it. You hear me? Wow, Dio is not even watching him go. Why do you get to be the commander? Meh. Come on, let's take it outside. So this is the first of a few story points where you can kind of mess up your troops, because if I answer incorrectly here, Dio's gonna just leave me. Whoa, wrong voice. I challenge you one-on-one. I don't mind if you're strong, but I won't let anyone weaker than me be my commander. You know what I'm trying to say, right? Fight me. Alright. I guess this is the only way you'll be satisfied. You stupid, stupid idiot. Yeah, that's right. I won't lose. I'm going to Latium to become a knight. I won't be here for long. You're just a stepping stone, Slappy. Knock it off. What do you two think you're doing? Oh, knock it off. What do you two think you're doing? Hey, old guy, let me ask you a question. Why is he the commander? Are you saying that he's stronger than I am? You're favoring him? My hair is so much better than his. Just because he came from Latium and graduated from the academy, huh? That's why you like him? As long as you think that way, you'll never understand what it means to be a leader, you stupid, stupid boy. Slappy, how could you let yourself fall for that? I may have overestimated you. I don't know what to do with you people. Just follow my orders. I will judge you on your own merits. Now take care of those beasts and make a name for yourself. Did I already fuck this up and Dio's gonna leave? Ah, whatever. Damn it. We're not pest control, we're soldiers. Stop complaining and get moving. Yeah, I think if you say no, then you get one more option, and then if you answer a particular way, he leaves you. Oh god, the music! I'm turning this shit up on my TV. That is the classic Ogre Battle Classic theme, but remixed! Love this song. I forget what they call it. Death of Slappy is a loss. Well, no shit. Alright, so... Yes, I know how to play. Yes, thank you. Okay, but do I still only have 3 units? No, I've got a bunch more. Alright. So give me a second while I reorganize some things. Why is Zach by his goddamn self. What a stupid setup. The game does this on purpose because it, you know, makes you want to think. Or it forces you to think, you know? You have to think tactically. So that is what we are doing. We are thinking tactically. Alright, so Dio has a full troop. Alright, so we're going to trade some units around here. So Dio can trade with Patsy. Oh, that's an unfortunate name. Alright, so you trade with you, you trade with you, you move to the front row. That. Yeah, that's good enough. Alright. So some of my formations might be a little exotic, but I like playing certain ways, and yeah, things will be fine. I promise you, everybody, things will be fine. Alright. Okay, we are good to go. So, Slappy's unit is going to remain at home to play defense, and everyone else will start moving up. We will also have another unit serve as defense in this city and move the other 3 up. So all of these characters, I will rename them between episodes, I promise. So in order to get one of the worst endings in the game, so in Ogre Battle Classic, your endings depended on a whole bunch of things. There were 12 endings in the game, actually technically 13. So in this game, there's only 4 endings, and that is based mainly on what is called your Chaos Frame, which is your reputation. Now, in Ogre Battle 64, you cannot see your reputation under any circumstance. But because there are so many battles, you have a lot of time to get whichever ending you want, but it's basically, are you super evil or are you not super evil? That is what it comes down to. In order to get super evil, we just check a city, and you can see its morale in the bottom edge there. We have a morale of 71. When you go to a city that is not owned by you, you will either liberate it or you will capture it. If you liberate it, your Chaos Frame / reputation goes up. If you capture it, your reputation goes down. And the way the difference is determined is the alignment, that is the good or bad nature, of the capturing unit compared to the morale of the target city. So because this city has a high morale of 71, if a high alignment unit touches it, then we liberate the city. If a low alignment unit touches it, we capture the city. So basically, to get the bad ending, we're going to have to use the opposite alignment to take every city. So we would want a low alignment unit to take Bordeaux. The only exception to that is neutral cities, such as this one. Taking a neutral city with anybody is a capture rather than a liberation. So all we have to do is grab each of those and we are good to go. Alright, Dio, you are going to hold off, and then we will split the army in 2 and head in different directions here. So Fritz, you go west, and Sabine, you go west, Patsy, you go south. This will be a capture. So until we start having more varied units, it will be difficult for us to avoid liberating every city we come to. Eventually, we're going to have an ultra-high alignment unit and an ultra-low alignment unit, and they will be our city capturers. And then everybody else doesn't matter; they just operate as our units and do whatever they need to do. So that is what we will do. Wait, there's something here. I got the treasure. Hooray! I forgot. I was hitting Y in order to move the camera, which is Ogre Battle Classic, but the Y button does not exist on an N64 controller. So they use the C buttons to do that nonsense, but there is no C buttons on a Wii Pro controller, so I have to use the right stick. It's very strange. So there's C down, C up, C right brings up a map. Bordeaux has been liberated, so I gain a few reputation points. Hooray. Not that it matters. So we're going to let them rest. That's another thing that is in Ogre Battle 64 that is not in Ogre Battle Classic. Everybody has some fatigue. So you can see there, fatigue. And units have to sleep when their fatigue reaches max. If they're in a city, then their fatigue recovers. If they are out of a city, then their fatigue freezes unless they are resting. And we captured Bilney. Hooray. Chaos Frame goes down. So we're going to grab Patsy, because Zack is a defensive unit, and we are going to bring Patsy up to the rest of them. And then we will have these 3 units charged together into the main enemy encampment. We can always revisit a city that we have been to before, or rather a map we've been to before, so we can capture cities later and such like that there. But usually I tend to play where I capture or liberate every city on a map before finishing it. In an effort to make sure the series does not go on for 80 hours, I will not be doing that. We'll capture cities between episodes off camera to make sure the chaos frame stays as low as possible. There's a lot less complexity in Ogre Battle 64's overall tactical situation, though there is more complexity with creating units and dealing with your people, if that makes sense, compared to Ogre Battle Classic. So, our first enemy unit has appeared. There is a Fog of War. That unit was there before, but the enemy can also... Alright, that's fine. The enemy... Words. Wow, my brain just fell. Oh, the enemy can ambush you depending on the stage. You know, things can get a little dicey. Now, Patsy is facing right. You can change her facing. But they automatically change the direction they're looking at to see any enemies who approach. However, this does affect their Fog of War. So I'm going to face all of my people in the direction of the enemy. That way I don't get surprised. And everything should be fine. Like, Zack is facing down to the left, which does not help anything. He needs to be facing northwest. There we go. Alright, so we will avoid those cities. They don't matter. We are going to just go for the win here. And that's assuming we don't... Oh, we're just... Alright, so you can see here, before I press A, facing... Alright, I guess it's just automatically going to go. Facing matters. We are hitting the witch unit from her right flank, which does change her positioning. And battles are fully automated, as you can see here. Why are you guys going after her? Oh, it's autonomous. Alright, have at it. So the first little bit of this game is going to be extremely easy, obviously. And if we cannot wipe out the unit in one set of rounds, then it's fine. Alignment down. Alright. So it adds up the total damage. We did more damage overall, so their unit is pushed back. She is going to run to the city to retreat and heal, but we are going to proceed on. And it looks like our witch is running a little faster than our knight, so she might engage the boss before he does. The game's pathfinding is very smart, so they will always take the fastest route rather than as the crow flies, unless we get flying units, and then it literally will be as the, well, griffin flies. Meh, you've come this far, but you won't get any further. I will defeat you at all costs. Alright. You are controlling the beasts? Why do you do this? What are you trying to do? It won't do either of us any good if I tell you. What are you going to do? You haven't the slightest idea of what we must endure. You want to know why we do this? Freedom. Yes, for freedom. That's it. Nothing else. Now prepare. So this game was designed, as was Ogre Battle Classic, by Yasumi Matsuno. And he also did Final Fantasy Tactics, which we just finished on the channel, if you're watching this close to release day. And the thing with that is he has a lot of themes based on nobles and freedom and ruling classes being assholes and such. So, you know, it is what it is, whether you like that or not. I don't know. It's up to you entirely. Oh yeah, when you fight a boss character, if you don't wipe them out, then you auto-lose the battle. But, oh shoot, I didn't realize Wow, I can't throw a pause there. Anyway, I did not realize that the units, or I did not remember that the units maintain their orders after losing. That's fan-fucking-tastic and something Ogre Battle Classic did not do. That's the win! And since the leader unit goes down in the boss fight, it is over. We have won our first training skirmish. Hoorah! Soundless fireworks because this battle is complete. And now we get some cash muns for it, as well as soldiers. Treasure. So the soldier units are the only ways you get new units in this game. And that's why I intentionally put soldier units in every unit other than the lead unit. The lead unit can serve as its own whole defensive situation. What are you planning? Ugh. We gotta head back, Slappy. It sounds like the prince has been attacked. Why are you laughing? What's so funny? What? You ask what's so funny? Your foolishness just cracks me up, Slappy. What do you mean by that? Do I have to explain everything? We were a decoy. Our true goal is revolution. We will destroy the royal family and the nobles and bring changes to this kingdom. We were ordered to get your attention. I didn't expect they'd dispatch rookies like you, but it's too late. We'll raise the flag of revolution on Prince Yumel's grave. Hey, we know that name. We know the name Yumel. Hey, Slappy, wait. Where are you going, huh? Ugh, let's go rescue the prince. But by ourselves? You out of your mind? We're just rookies. Where exactly is Prince Yumel? How big is the enemy force? We have no information whatsoever. What are we supposed to do, huh, Slappy? Besides, how are we gonna contact the main regiment? Control yourself, diabetes. I don't know why it took me this long, but it sounds very much like diabetes. And calling him diabetes makes it that much more enjoyable. It's too late to join the main regiment. From the size of the decoy, the enemy force shouldn't be that large. Since we're closest, we must rescue the prince. The troops training nearby are also heading this way. Slappy, take command and rescue the prince. Alright, got it. I think it's best that you rescue him. Eh? I'll head for the main regiment and give my report. But first we should go to where Prince Yumel was attacked. It's difficult to devise a decent plan in this kind of situation, but I can at least give you some advice. Alright. So that will do it for today's episode. And once again, between episodes, I'm going to head into the organized screen, make sure all my units are in one piece, because we lost a soldier in one of our units. Yeah, that's in Sabine's unit. So I need to replace that, which is luckily just a single command, like, there it is. Replace soldiers. Done. So I'm going to do some renaming to get everybody organized here. Well, yeah, actually, I couldn't think of it. I was about to say I would wait, but I am keeping these units anyway, so it doesn't matter. All right, so yeah, we'll do some renaming. And again, if you want your name in this game, in my run, please let me know in the comments below. Let me know which your preferred gender is for your character name, male or female, and I will make that happen. Don't forget that we have a Patreon, a PayPal, a Discord link, and all sorts of other goodies in the video description. If you've never been here to PyroFalkon's Let's Play Extravaganza before, welcome, and I hope you enjoy your stay and my style of Let's Play. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow for another episode.